Going on the Winners Win podcast, your boy Loso 2.0, the copy god himself. And today we're going to talk about Gad. It's going to be another little Bible breakdown. So, these episodes really aren't as long as my usual ones. But, just a little update from last night, man. Definitely a little out of breath because I didn't finish all of my push-ups yesterday in my core. So, today my goal is 200 core and 300 push-ups. So far, I'm 150 push-ups down and 150 core down. So I'm probably gonna knock out that 50 core before I go to my first day of work. But yeah, that's why I'm a little out of breath now. Today, we should be done by 6 or so. So since we're gonna be done by around like 6 or so, I'm probably going to not go to the gym today to get some shots up. I'm probably gonna save that till tomorrow. No, tomorrow I might do some hill work. Nah. I'm gonna get shots up tomorrow. Then Wednesday I'm gonna get some hill work because Wednesday I'm off. So it'd be okay to just go get some hill work in. Then on Wednesday, because I don't have to be rushed or anything like that. But that's pretty much it though, right? So getting some shots up tomorrow, and then getting some hill work done. That's all in a day's work, honestly. I'm definitely excited for that. As far as my business goes, last night I fell asleep. I didn't even get time to work on the back cover, but I always say this. I always say I am closer to autistic than artistic. Now, it's not a joke to make fun of anybody with autism. I have family members that have autism, stuff like that. But it is a joke to make fun of how bad I am when it comes to arts and crafts, because I have to actually build this back cover. So I really need some assistance from my wife because she is amazing at those things, as I stated before. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. My wife also still has 2 wigs available. If you are looking for some, if you're your wife or your girlfriend is looking for a wig or anything like that, you can see it on her page. It's now Conceited Looks and not a look by C anymore. And Conceited is CONCEETED, or is it TEED? One of them, but it's Conceited Looks on Instagram. Now, past that stuff, like I said, today's the first day of work, so this is pretty exciting, but I'm really, really excited to actually go and start just fresh, right? Been at the same company for 2.5 years, which is good for me because it's a little different, right? See, growing up, my mom, I didn't really have much stability when it came to anything. Living arrangements, when it came to my mom having a job, when it came to her relationships or anything like that, it was always something new 24/7 and not really sticking with anything. So that's why, for one, I'm excited that I've been doing my podcast for over a year now. I'm excited now that I've been sticking with copywriting and learning copywriting and now using it to my own business for, been working on copywriting for what, 2.5 years really now. And then also too, I'm excited that I've been actually with my wife, married for over a year, but been with her for 5 years, been in the same place for over a year. And now I'm also excited too as well that and I've been at a job for 2.5 years. It's all just stability, something that I really didn't have before, and keep working at something. Remember, it takes a decade for people to be successful. So a decade of this podcast, I'm going to be booming. I'm telling you, by the time before decades, I'm going to be booming. But by the decade, I'm definitely going to be booming in my podcast. I'm going to be speaking in front of people. People are going to be paying me for my copyright, all that stuff. In the decade's work, I'm literally just keep working, just keep my head down, keep working. Each day, just get better. Each day, implement a little bit of a change because you want to be uncomfortable at certain times. You don't want it to be always you're doing the same routine every single day. Now, I have a lot of things where I am doing the same routine every single day because when you do the same thing every single day, it becomes a habit, then it becomes a lifestyle. So I am excited about that. But you do want to actually have some little bit of change in it. And that's where me reaching out to schools, me doing some outreach via social media, me doing some outreach in person with my dot card, and just trying to grow as far as that outreach, getting myself uncomfortable because I know those some things that I'm not really the most comfortable in. So anyway, we're going to talk about Gad today. Now, if you know anything about Gad, we're going to talk about it now, right? So Gad in Hebrew means fortunate, fortune, good fortune, abundance, dispenser of fortune, lot, seer, organized division, assembly, troop, the god Jupiter. And if you don't even know anything about him, he's the seventh son of Jacob and the first of Zilpah, which we talked about last time. Leah's maid. And Leah said fortune, and she called his name Gad. Genesis 30, verse 11. Jacob's blessing to this son was Genesis 49:19. Gad, a troop. Marauding band margin shall press upon him, but he shall press upon their hill. Moses' blessing to the tribe of Gad was Deuteronomy chapter 33, verses 20-21. Blessed be that he enlargeth Gad. He dwelleth as a lioness, and teareth the arms. Yeah, the crown of the head. And he provided the first part for himself. For there was a lawgiver's portion, a ruler's portion, reserved. And he provided the first part of himself, for there was lawgiver's portion, a ruler's portion, reserved, and he came with the heads of the people. He executed the righteousness of Jehovah and his ordinances with Israel. In the Fenton translation of the Bible, Moses' blessing is given in his way. Let the horseman, Gad, be blessed. Like a tiger, he crouches down and tears with his arms and jaws. But he thought at the first for himself. So was a granted princely home, and produce the leaders of men who did the work of the Lord, and first led by people right. The Gadites was a warlike people. So that's Gad when he pops up in the Bible. Now, metaphysically, I know that was a mouthful. Honestly, I didn't even understand half of that stuff. That sometimes happens when you read the Bible, because a lot of times, since this is in the King James Version, they speak at a different tone. They speak at a different language. It's English, but it's just the way the English is. Now, metaphysically, Gad is the faculty of power. Now, it's funny because power also is your red chakra or chakra, whatever way you pronounce it, which is in the genital area on, your chakras going through your body. But let the horseman Gad be blessed, but still mostly on a personal plane and not lifted to the truly spiritual expression. So it's power, but Gad is physical power, strength, buskiness. In a way, that is what Gad is. Gad is your physical strength and your physical power that you have, not on the spiritual plane, which is so much more powerful than the physical plane. But Gad is just your physical strength. Of the discipline of Jesus, Philip, a lover of the horses, represents the power faculty. So yes, the one faculty of the mind that he is power, but power on a physical sense, it says, and not even to a spiritual expression. So that's really all Gad was. Not really a very important factor. Now, you do need to work your temple as much as you, or your body as much as you work your mind. You have to till the ground. So it is important to work your body. And just like I said before, the things I was talking about before, when I'm doing trying to get my goal, no, not trying, my goal is 100 push-ups a day. So my goal is going to be 3,100 or 3,100 push-ups this month, 3,100 sets of core this month. And then weeks, I'm at least make 2,000 shots this month, which is probably gonna be more because it might be 500 shots. It might be 1,000 shot jumpers made a week instead of 500, because 500 is kind of light a little bit, because I can actually do that in one going. But it's because I'm tilling my ground, I'm trying to make my power, I'm trying to make my Gad, strengthen my Gad. So that's my Bible breakdown today. I want you guys, if you're listening to this on YouTube or watch this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share this channel, comment below. I love your comments. I love when you guys give me feedback on things I need to work on more than anything. The second thing I want you to do is, if you listen to this on any type of podcast platform, please 5-star reviews and leave a review below. I love reading the reviews and trying to figure out how I can improve myself, because that's all it's about. It's all about improvement, and it's all about killing each and every day. And that's what I want you guys to do. And just most of all, remember, you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.